Vietnam take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Nuno Mendes. He rises! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Drives it in. And he's there to retrieve it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold finds himself offside. And it's Lam, floated through. Shot at goal! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rudiger with the clearance. Mohamed Salah! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Nedved. Tries to get it clear. Nicely aimed pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Davids. Donnarumma claims it. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nuno Mendes.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Ruben Dias picks it up from the goal kick. Cruyff. Oh, this is a terrific run. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Mateus. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well-timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, it's come off the upright. Mateus. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. Cruyff. And it's Nedved. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Haaland. Bellingham. Quality ball. That's good vision. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Nedved. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cruyff. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Vietnam head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side. Lahm. Oh, can he get onto this? And they're back on the ball again. And it's Cruyff. Mohamed Salah. Cruyff. Mohamed Salah. And the shot! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Davids. Shapes to shoot. It's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Roberto Carlos. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. He's found a way through. Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's in on goal. Davids. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great chance! And that has been cleared. Mbappe. That has not gone well. No, he's just misjudged that one. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe, can he finish? And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 99. Le numéro
Both sides
14.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 22.
Vietnam take the lead.
Le numéro
Listen,
18.
when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Beckham. Attention.
Bergkamp. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Pedri. Chip through. Pedri gets flagged offside. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nuno Mendes.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Could move up a gear here. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, that was vital. That's a sharp pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Shifted it to the flank. Good play on the left-hand side here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Just 5 minutes left. And he's picked it up out wide. Bergkamp. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Mohamed Salah tries a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the number on the board is 3. There's the shot! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And we're done. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham, done delicately. Haaland! Ronaldinho gets good distance on it.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Yaya Toure. And it's Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Haaland. Quarter of an hour played. Bellingham. Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. Ribéry. And it's Xabi Alonso. Mbappe. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. He's in! Mbappe! And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Roberto Carlos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Van Dijk. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Luis Suarez, and that's been won straight back. That looks a good ball through. Great hit! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nicely worked. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's been picked out, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Haaland, He might be in here. Big chance. Ronaldinho, who's set up one goal so far. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Mbappe, chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine interception. Ribery. That has been cut short. Plays a delicate ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Might be danger here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
1 minute added time.
And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Haaland. He's through here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Oh, what a putt! Shot a goal! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Mbappe! Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well read, and the danger is averted. Luis Suarez. He's got the shot away! They've scored! And they're back in front!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. That's just playing it safe and simple. Vietnam showing a little more urgency now. To be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
And it's Lam.
Number 10, Mbappe.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Bellingham.
Rijkaard.
On the field.
Saliba
Number
cuts out the
35.
pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come
Number
off.
11,
It's a sharp
Rodrigo.
pass. So what can they make of this?
Darwin Núñez. Substitution in progress.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rijkaard. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he's had a hit! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, Waters shapes to shoot! Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Darwin. Now it's Rodrigo. He's shifting through the gears here. Vietnam have a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Decent hit from there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aim forwards. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Núñez. Davids. It's anyone's ball now. He rises! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Tries to dink it through. Osimhen. Lam. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice ball, and he's in here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he was alert to it.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Rodrigo. Hermes. And no, that was never going to make it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that has left him in a heap. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Thuram. Vieira. Eto'o. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham. Azar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Nedved. Now it's Gerrard. This is promising. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Nedved. And that has been cleared. And here's Gerrard. There's the hit!
Manchester United have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Thuram. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gerrard. Danger averted for now. They get a throw in. Vieira. Played back in. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. Lam. Here's Rodri. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Pedri.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
He gets big! Azar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back...
He's got the shot away! And he's heaved it away. Mbappe. And it's Lam. No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bale. Haaland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely worked. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Vietnam were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Lam. Oh, great ball! Decent hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And here's Haaland. And it's Lahm. Bellingham. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Gerrard. Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now this could be a chance. Azar works it forward, and he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos picked out brilliantly. That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, that's been intercepted. Up towards the front line. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Substitution.
Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Nedved. That's a nicely measured pass. Roberto Carlos. That's really well manoeuvred. Maldini. And here's Bale. Rudiger getting this one clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Maldini. Haaland charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Too close for comfort. Taken back almost at once. Vieira. And it's Azar. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Lahm is there, and he can get that clear. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Nice interception, well timed. Lahm.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Maldini concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It's just beyond his reach. Flings in with a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
9, Erling Haaland. Number 5, Bellingham.
60 minutes played.
Coming on the field. Number
Well, quality
17,
clearly deserted him
Darwin
at the
Núñez.
crucial moment.
Number
He made it
21,
look a bit
Jan
predictable.
Koeman. Number 11, Rodrigo.
That pass has been
Substitutions
well
taking
intercepted.
place. The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And here's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a sharp pass. Pedri. Good ball over the top. Well, that is one way to stop him. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Rodrigo. He's in space and looking for options.
Vietnam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead. Núñez! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the first goal of the game.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
And it's hoisted clear. That's going to go a long way. Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end. Hoisted in. Pass is just off target. Vieira. And Neymar.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth official
added
showing
time.
that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Núñez. That has been slung wide. Great hit! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Kostic. That's a corner kick.
Well look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Bellingham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Spain have their second corner now. Rodri tries to clear. Spain have their third corner. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
So their fourth corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that. Kostic. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vieira. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. He rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Pedri. Good driving run. Bellingham. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's taking no chances. He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Rodri. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira. It's Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. James. For Kostic. Bellingham. Gullit. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. Lahm. Haaland. Floated through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
No luck with that dink over the top. That's really well cleared. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Van Dijk makes the interception. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Matheus Cunha. Drogba. Now he's off and running. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And the counter is on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. Kostic. And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So the first half brought no goals. Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Turns and goes back. Bellingham. James could try cutting inside here. And through to the goalkeeper.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pull it, and the shot! It's in! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Vieira. And here's Gullit. And Gullit! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Gullit had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 17, Darwin Núñez.
Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
306.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. And here's Eze. Good read, needed to be. Bellingham, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bellingham being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Lam. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Posh. Vieira. It's Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, no joy this time. Pedri. Oh, strongly challenged there. Vieira. James. Vieira. And here's Núñez. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played. Gets good distance on it. Khan. And it's Roberto Carlos. Here's Haaland. Saliba. Chooses to go cross-field.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
And here's Núñez. Núñez. Here comes the corner.
Substitution on the field, number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 11, Rodrigo. Substitution in progress.
Haaland with the clearance. Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
quickly away. Keeper's got good distance on that.
2 added minutes has
Roberto
been indicated.
Carlos. Goalkeeper's ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Forwards and with intent. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And now the breakaway. Xavi Simons is onto it in a flash.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Throw it. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Camavinga. Kostic. Camavinga. And here's Xavi Simons. Lovely feet. Hits one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Vieira. James. That is good strength. Played out to the left flank.
Pretty robust defending.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, easy pickings there. Moved on forwards.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Kostic. Camavinga. Drogba.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pull it. And it's Drogba. The most accurate pass. Haaland. Rodri. Foot in. And here's Drogba.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. Ah, that's a fine interception. Xavi Simons.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So, what can they make of this? Camavinga. Gullit might just make this. James looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Gullit. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And Gullit! Danger averted for now. And he has been fouled there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe. Muscular approach does pay off here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rudiger gets good distance on it. And the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Coming on to replace him
Interesting
is
half, just missing
number
goals, so
45,
don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Vietnam.
Simons! Missed by a fraction. He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's gone looking for safety. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Vietnam come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Turns and goes back.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Simons. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lacroix. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Bellingham, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He could be in here. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Kostic. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hullet. James goes terrific header.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lacroix. Played over towards the opposite flank. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Xavi Simons.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Drogba. Here's Vieira. Now James. Half an hour gone in the second half. Incoming cross. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
number 5, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 11, Rodrigo. Number 17, Darwin Núñez.
Cleared without hesitation.
In progress.
So, third corner of the game. James. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rodri clears. It's run loose here. Haaland. Kostic. Can he put it away? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Kostic is charging up on the overlap. Oh, great header!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
James. Roberto Carlos. Pulisic does really well there, he is strong. Tomiyasu gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
2 added
James.
minutes has been indicated.
Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Played back in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. He's found... Oh, shooting chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Mbappe! Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Donatoni. Barcelona finding their passes. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's intervened well there. Donatoni was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Caught offside that time. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Pedri. That's good vision. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pedri.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, delightful ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's clever. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, there's the clearance. Roberto Carlos. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Choosing Pedri! It's a loose ball. Rodri. Haaland. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Mateus. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Lam got a long way forward to join the attack. Odo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's a nice ball. And here's Mbappe. Haaland. And through to the goalkeeper. Rafinha. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. Mbappe, not the most accurate pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Haaland.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Matthäus. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Donatoni. Rodri. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rafinha. And it's Rijkaard. Matthäus. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And he's taking no chances there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its
The
journey.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Haaland. Roberto Carlos. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe.
Rodri.
Number 9,
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide.
Bellingham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 8,
Pedri.
Vinicius Junior. Number 45.
Very little to report from an attacking
Number
perspective.
20.
Great hit!
Substitution taking
That
place.
was no routine save.
Rodri is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chance to shoot! Van Dijk gets flagged offside. Roberto Carlos. Mateus, looking here to chip it through. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose.
He's got the shot away! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Koeman. Mateus. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. Nicely aimed pass. Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's played it back. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Osimhen. Pedri. Oh, what a big chance! In he goes again. Oh, taken with style. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
5 minutes left on the clock.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now he's off and running. That is good alertness. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach football on the grandest stage of all.
The entertainer.
Roberto Carlos. Always onto this. Now it's Haaland. Great ball, and a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. And Koundé. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni, and it's Schneider. Mbappe, he's gone for goal! Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He rises! Ronaldinho. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And they're quick to get it back. Schneider. Ronaldinho.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here.
Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Swept in. And that was very necessary. Bastoni. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Byrne cuts out the pass. Costa Curta. Guendouzi. And that's really well manoeuvred. It'll be a throw-in. Haaland. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe, and the shot! Pedri. 15 minutes till half-time. Can he get onto this? Schneider. And the counter is on. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Pedri. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. Goalkeeper's ball. Lahm. Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Pedri. Is there any support? He might not need it. Climbs up big! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. And that's an excellent interception. And that has not gone well. Koundé with the clearance. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Vietnam, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the action is back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's their second corner of the game. Schneider goes short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball is over the line. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Real chance! He scores! And that was his 20th goal for this team. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Mbappe, Vietnam have reclaimed it. Spread it left. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's come loose. Roberto Carlos. Keeps it so gently. Ronaldinho. No, he's not getting his way this time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress. Schneider. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neymar. Oh, great chance! Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Haaland. And he's quick to get it clear again. Byrne gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Roberto Carlos, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Schneider. Oh, good-looking ball. He won't be happy with that one. Lobbed in behind. Oh, super find. And he cuts out the supply. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Drilled in low. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's a sharp little ball here. And smartly reclaimed.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Rudiger cuts it out. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Byrne clears it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Schneider. Number 8,
And it's played forward.
Number 10,
Not too much to add on here, just a minute.
Number 19,
Camavinga.
Mbappe. Number 22.
And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Just a quick announcement.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were...
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes. Great hit! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Bastoni. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Mbappe. Pedri, under an awful lot of pressure. Showing great feet there. DiMarco. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. Ødegaard. And it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted upfield. Ødegaard. Gravenberg. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! That carried quite a threat. De Bruyne. Ødegaard. And Gravenberg. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Mendes is in a really good position out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Bellingham. Olise. Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
DiMarco. Gravenberg. Kimmich. And it's De Bruyne. And Gravenberg. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ødegaard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. No, he's missed it.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Olise. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Gravenberg gets a good foot in there.
Pretty robust defending.
And he was quick to react. Gravenberg. De Bruyne. And here's De Bruyne. Ødegaard. Mbappe. Van Dijk makes the interception. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham calmly anticipates. And back to the goalkeeper. Kimmich. For Olise. Now Ødegaard. Oh, super find. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
CCTV is now in operation.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Number 8, Vinicius Junior.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And claimed it back swiftly. He is just caressing the ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So we have the first goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Well read, nice interception.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's well spotted. He's gone forward. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
71,550.
Pedri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Osimhen. He gets big. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Substitution on the field.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 23, Pedri. Coming on the
Your
field.
impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Lahm has been caught there. It's a foul. And it's Lahm. Osimhen. It's out for a goal kick. Olise.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Dijk clears it away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi goes steaming forward. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's through here. It is a corner. Vietnam can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Now the finish! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Vietnam penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Figo. Now it's Haaland. Roberto Carlos. Oh, important interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Neymar. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mexico with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot at goal! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Figo. And here's Mbappe. Rodri. And it's Pirlo. Spread neatly.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Saliba. Here's Vieira. Cannavaro. Neymar might just make this. Vieira. Figo. Dembele. Foot in. Aim forwards. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He has found the way through.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's cut it out. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Haaland. Pirlo. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Lam. Rodri. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pirlo. Figo. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Bellingham. Oh, it's come loose. Out of play for a throw. Nice interception, well timed. No way through there. Haaland. Too much on it, and that's the keepers.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's had it nicked away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Vietnam ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Señoras y señores, se permite fumar solamente en las áreas indicadas en el mapa. Gracias. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, he's given it away. And he's picked out the run. Big chance, must be! Nunez! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Out for a throw. Saliba, Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, sweet feet.
That's good play from him.
And the shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vietnam do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Pirlo. Vieira. Picked out brilliantly. Up he goes! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Nunez. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played.
La cantidad de espectadores de este
So
partido
2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dink through. Nunez! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pirlo. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. No, he's just misjudged that one. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. That is a great ball. It's Dembele! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Pirlo is behind this one. Beckham! That's a half-decent try. And here's Osimhen. And the shot's on here. And they're quick to get it back. Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Osimhen has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's had a shot! Cleared without complication.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mexico ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, he's played it in low. Canova hits one! Mbappe, over to the left. And it's Sané. And here's Beckham. Vieira does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Done delicately. Saliba with the clearance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Yeah, he's had it taken off him. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's got his cross in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Saliba clears it away. And that is that. Vietnam are going up, and now they can dream. Vietnam can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Very little question about who's going to be the star of the show here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, assuming...
Oh, given away. He's one-on-one. Shot, and the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Van Basten, distributed tidily. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Figo. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that has been clubbed away. Looking here to chip it through. Pass somewhat off target.
Mbappe really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And it's Shevchenko. Quarter of an hour played. Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. That is a brilliant interception. And it's lofted. Big header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pedri. Bellingham. Spread it left. Now it's Shevchenko. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, great ball! That's an excellent interception. So, what can they make of this? Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good alertness. Approaching the half-hour mark. Totti. And they win it back again. Mbappe. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. No, he's not getting his way this time. Right, Shevchenko. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Shevchenko. And it's Van Basten. And here's Totti. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Basten. Chance! Defending of the desperate variety.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. That's just playing it safe and simple.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Van Basten. And a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And Shevchenko! That was superb goalkeeping.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There will be 1 minute.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Shevchenko. Pedri. Salam. Rodri. And that's been intercepted. And here's Van Basten.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the ball is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5. Bellingham. Coming on the field.
And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe under intense pressure. Osimhen!
Substitutions taking place.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the keeper beats it away.
The attendance for
The
this
chances
match is
keep on
72.
coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram cuts out the pass. Bigo is onto it in a flash. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Works it forward. Rodrigo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Rodrigo! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a really well-measured ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Vietnam have their third corner.
Substitution.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Mbappe! Maldini can get it clear. Rummenigge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
Rodrigo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Mateus. Osimhen. Oh, easy pickings there. Rummenigge. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, delightful ball. That is a goal! It's a goal kick. I think we're just about done here. Rummenigge, Mateus, Osimhen. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good spread.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Messi. Now the finish! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish, I honestly...
And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in.